These are the three biggest mistakes that I see dropshippers make in South Africa and around the world when they're starting. If I had known about these mistakes, I would have avoided it. If I had known, I would have saved a lot of time and money. So yeah, the whole object for me in this video is to explain to you the three biggest mistakes that you're gonna come across, that you should look out for and that you can prevent if you listen to me. I'm doing this because there's so much misinformation out there. There's so many people telling you things that are just not the truth. There's so many lies, there's so many scammers, and there's so much nonsense that's there that can really confuse you and make you do the wrong thing. There's also a lot of South African dropshippers now coming up and selling you this dream of dropshipping being this quick plug and play model and how success is almost guaranteed in the next 2 weeks. Unfortunately, that's just not the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth of how it works, the systems and the processes. South African dropshippers have created this model of dropshipping to make it sound like a quick plug and play, very similar to Forex, where pay me some money, I do this for you, next thing you're rich. That's not how it works, unfortunately. There are real issues, there are real businesses, there's real mistakes that you can make that can cost you a lot of money, and if you don't know how to prevent it, you can lose a lot of money, not become successful, become discouraged, and there's your business gone. So please, let's start with number one. One of the biggest mistakes I see South African dropshippers making, and dropshippers around the world actually, not just South Africa, is in their marketing strategies. Marketing is foundational to dropshipping. You need to market your product, you need to market your service, you need to get in front of people. There's no debate around that. No one's gonna tell you otherwise. But traditionally, there's two models, there's two avenues that one can take when they're marketing their product, either through the paid advertising route or the organic traffic route. Now, the problem that I see with South African dropshippers is they pick one avenue, say paid advertising, but while they're running paid ads, there's no organic traffic running alongside that. You can't be leaving money on the table like that when you're marketing, especially a new store. If it's one thing, if the store's quite developed and you're scaling it, that's one thing. I understand focusing just on paid advertising. But in that foundational phase, you're just trying to get as many eyes, as many faces, as many people to see your product, to engage with your product, to get onto your website. That's it. So when you're leaving money, you're 100% leaving the money by not fully exploring all your options. You have the options there. The one method is free. The one method is costly. You need money for it. But that doesn't mean if you have the money to be running paid ads, you mustn't run organic traffic. Organic traffic has a lot of potential. One winning creative can really bring hundreds of thousands of eyes onto your product, and those eyes can convert onto getting to your website. So please, when running ads, when marketing your product, diversify your marketing strategy. Don't just pick one avenue. Try everything, do everything. Try social media, try TikTok, try paid advertising, Google ads, whatever type of ads you're running, TikTok ads. Do everything that you can do it, because at the end of the day, views equals money. Views, quality views, monetizable views equal money. The more monetizable quality views that you get, people seeing your product with buying capacity, the more people you get seeing your product, the more of those people you get seeing your product, the more money you'll make eventually, ultimately, because those views directly, there's a direct causal relationship between the amount of views that you get and the amount of sales that you make, because views equal sales in e-commerce. Okay, cool, let's get into number two. Another big problem that I see South African dropshippers doing, and not just South African dropshippers, but dropshippers around the world, is in product selection, picking a product to sell. When you're selling a product, you need to sell it to someone. So there needs to be some sort of demand. There needs to be enough demand for you to capitalize on that. It's one thing just to go find a random product, pick a product and sell it. See that you can source it for less than what someone else is selling it for, and that's you. You're not gonna make any money. You need to find products that are trending at the moment. You need to find products that people are buying, people are interested in. They fix some sort of problem, they have some sort of value. We'll see in the next problem that we're gonna speak about, but you need to fix a problem when selling something to someone. When you're selling something to someone, people don't buy with their heads, they buy with their hearts. You need to capitalize on their emotions, you need to capitalize on the issue that they have, and then from there, when you're selling, we'll get into when you're selling, you capitalize there, you target that emotion, you sell it to that emotion, not to their head. People don't buy with their pockets or their heads, they buy with their hearts. I'm gonna keep saying it to you guys over and over. People buy with their emotions. Emotion. So if you can fix some sort of problem, be it whatever, you make money. When selecting products, a nice place to look is definitely in female products. Women buy things online, men don't really. I don't know why. Maybe we're just not as developed as women, because they understand that it's just easier. But women buy things online. they are a great place to start. When picking a product to start, for me, it'll always be something that can benefit women, because women buy online. Facial scrubbers, cosmetic products, beauty care products, beauty organizing products, all that sort of stuff. Those small self-help, fixing a problem products that add value to their life, makes your life somewhat easier, add some sort of convenience. Selling something like that will outperform any random gadget or any random whatever, because there's value to it. It's fixing a problem. There's a level of convenience that's brought to you, a level of making your life easier. So yeah, when you're selecting a product, please always do your market research. Always understand that you need to find a product that has high demand at the moment. It's one thing if there's more demand 6 months ago. These products sell in a cyclical way. If it was popping 6 months ago, it's probably not popping now. You know what I mean? So you need to catch things early. The way to catch things early is just open TikTok, put in your search bar TikTok, maybe buy it, put in a filter there, 30-day most recent, and go see what's trending. Go engage with that content. When you engage with that content, TikTok, the algorithm will obviously naturally pick up what you're engaging with, what type of content you want to see. And then organically now you'll be getting products getting given to you by TikTok. You'll see what people are buying. You'll see what people are interested in. You'll see that, okay, cool, TikTok is pushing this specific product because this specific product is obviously getting a lot of engagement and a lot of traction. Let me look into it. Try this product, see it. Well, don't necessarily go and source it and start selling it, but go look at your competitors. Go spy. There's lots of software you can use to spy, to see how different sites are doing, how much they're selling, what revenue they're doing, how profitable they are. So please always emphasize your research. Always emphasize finding a good product. A lot of dropshippers fail because they don't do enough market research. They sell a product that doesn't do well. They try again, but their first step in the door was wrong, because they didn't understand what they're selling. They weren't selling to a market, they were just selling to dropship. And in doing that, you're never gonna win, you're never gonna make any money, you won't make any success. So please, emphasis on research. Product selection is huge. Cool, let's look at number 3, which is definitely the biggest mistake that a lot of dropshippers make and prohibits them from making any success in their stores. And that comes down to copywriting, sales. Selling a product or a service is a lot more than just sourcing it, getting people to see it, and then, getting them to buy it. There's a lot more to it. Sales is a skill, it's a craft. It takes time to learn, it takes time to understand. When you're selling something to someone, you need to understand pressure points. You need to understand, why exactly they're buying the product. You need to understand why the reason that they're buying the product, how to sell it to them. So you need to when you're selling something to someone, you need to get into the mind of the consumer and think, what am I solving? How is it helping them? And how can I market the fact that I'm solving this issue? So if I sell you a pen, I'm selling you a pen at face value, but I don't just say, do you want to buy this pen? It's a nice pen. I need to explain to you how you've been having difficulties with your pens dying quickly, and you've been having difficulties with this happening with your pen, and this issue with your pen, and this issue with your pen, and I can feel your pain. I relate to you as the seller at that level. I understand your pain, and because I understand your pain, I can sell you this pen to remedy this pain, to remedy that pain. You understand what I mean? So you're selling an emotion. You're selling to their hearts, not to their heads and their pockets. Again, success comes from selling to someone's heart, not from selling to their head, not from selling to their pockets. Whether the product is expensive or cheap or anything, doesn't really matter. If it solves a problem, people will buy it. It's just given. If you can solve an issue or problem for someone out there will buy it, and a lot of people buy it because you're marketing it properly. There are huge examples of people that are really selling nothing, but because they understand marketing and they understand sales, they become successful. There's a book that I recommend you guys reading called Sell Difference by Lee Souls, and in the book it speaks about understanding pressure points and understanding how, I'll link the book, and understanding how selling something to someone isn't as linear and black and gray as someone makes it sound, as people make it sound. It's a very complicated process. Copy is everything. A good landing page for your website is everything. A good landing page can make the difference between a successful dropshipper and one that does nothing with their life. Simply coming down to the copy. They can be selling the same product at the same price, but if they don't understand copy and they don't understand sales, they'll be nowhere. let's have a look at some examples of some good and some bad. Okay, cool guys, so we're gonna start off with looking at a good example of copy, and then we'll move into a bad example of copy and marketing and sales, and then make you guys just get a bit of understanding of what the difference is, what to look out for, what to do, what not to do. So yeah, we're gonna start off with quite an extreme, but I think they just do it so brilliantly, is Apple. Their marketing is unbelievable. So let's look at a MacBook Air here. So as we open it up, we can see that, the product's clearly laid out there. We can see what they're selling. And then they go straight into the copy. Before they're telling you to buy anything, they want you to understand the service, the value, the benefit that they bring to you. MacBook Air sales through work and play. So now you know that it's a product that can help me for recreational use and for professional use. They make it quite clear what they're selling. They make it clear that it's going to help you in these two ways. They speak about the 18 hours of battery life. They make it clear that the product's quality. They go on to show you more pictures, the display. You can see the vibrant colors, super lights, and under half an inch thin. Whether or not that's the truth, we don't really know. I guess you could check, but that's gonna stick with you. You're gonna be thinking, I want to buy the laptop that's super light and half an inch thick, half an inch thin. That means something. They're giving you reasons to buy it. They're giving you more and more reasons to not say no and to say yes. They go on to show you the display, the different types of displays. Just look at the quality of images. I know this is Apple. I know they've got a big budget. I know they can really spend money on their marketing, but I just want to give you guys sort of the pinnacle of what marketing and sales and copy looks like. And then they go on to show you the colors, a chipload of power. Everything is really just proper. It shows you that if you had the previous MacBook Air, the M1 chip, it shows that it's 1.6 times quicker, up to 13 times faster than the fastest Intel-based MacBook Air, up to 18 hours of battery life. They're giving you more and more reasons. So now you're thinking, yes, okay, my last MacBook was an M1, it died quickly, the battery wasn't good. This one's 18 hours and it's quicker. Oh, that's more reason to buy it, It's ready for whatever you want to throw at it, more speed and fluidity to do whatever you want, to do everything you do, and then we'll look for the call to action. So after in sales, when you're selling something to someone, so you instigate the problem, you apply pressure to the pressure points. In this case, it's the pace of the laptop, it's the speed of the laptop, it's those things, the benefits of these laptops. You apply the pressure, you remedy the pressure, you show them how this product fixes that problem that they're experiencing in their life, and then and only then do you start thinking about selling the product, which you have a call to action. They still go on and on here, giving you more and more content about what exactly this MacBook is, how much better it is, all the reasons to buy it, every reason to buy it. And then let's go to the end here. At the end, right at the end, they have a call to action where they tell you that this MacBook you can go in and buy. We're not going to do that, but I'm just showing you that in sales, you apply pressure, you add value through your copy, you show them what you're doing, how you're adding value, and then you sell it. You don't just show them a picture and then say buy it, because they don't know what they're buying as the consumer. They don't know what benefit it has to them. They don't know if it's any better than the next product. They don't know, there's no comparisons that can be made. There's no detail on the product. Alternatively, let's look at some bad copy. So I found these guys on TikTok selling these whatever this thing is, it looks like a projector of sorts. Even that, not being able to tell what the product is, what exactly what to call it, they haven't packaged it well as a brand. They haven't given you a reason to want to buy it. And then look, so you open their landing page. First thing you see is a picture of it, and I guess there's a bit of copy at the top there, a few little pictures saying, something. Nothing really that gives you any sort of, that doesn't entice you to buy. And then right there's a call to action to buy. So I know nothing about the product. I don't know what issue it solves in my life. I don't know what value it's going to bring me, but I'm supposed to buy it. It doesn't make sense. That's not how sales works. No one's going to buy. Someone will buy it, I'm sure. But if these people had a proper landing page, invested some time and some effort, no money, just time and effort into building a proper landing page, putting in proper pictures, maybe putting in a video or two of the product being used. They've added videos here from other people using the product. This website is horrible. But yeah, I think you can, and they've got at the end there, they've got a few reviews from people. This website's horrible. So yeah, I hope you get the gist of it, that in sales, in marketing, in copy, you need to sell. you don't just put the product in front of them like a dog and say, buy this thing. You need to give them a reason to want to buy it. You need to almost take the money out their pocket, make them feel stupid to not buy the product. That's how you actually win in this e-commerce space. Okay, cool guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope it brought you some clarity regarding, mistakes to avoid, how you can avoid them, some of the mistakes that people have made, and really the whole object for me is just to make things easier for you guys. I hope that you guys don't make these mistakes now. Please, please, please don't make these same mistakes that I did. Just save yourself some time, save yourself some money. If you can avoid it, just avoid it. Otherwise, more than that, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking for some more value, please look at my course link below. It's your one-stop shop for everything. It's A to Z, everything that you can imagine, everything that you would need to start dropshipping from start to finish is there. If you want to maybe give that a look. And beyond that, yeah, thanks guys. See you guys in the next video for sure.